Hello Flosstube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Ashcraft. If you are new here, you can find me on Instagram at that same name. I will have everything linked and spelled down below. Today is May 20th. This is episode 30. Who would have thought that I would have 30 episodes less than a year after starting Flosstube? Not me. Okay, so I feel like I was thinking about this and I was like, I have a tendency when I want to start something new that I will start it and then I will drop off from it eventually. And I just kind of thought Flosstube was going to be that, but it didn't. And I'm really glad, really glad it didn't turn out that way, that I kept going with it. Which is also a testament to all you guys, because I mean, the whole reason I kept going with it is because I'm enjoying my conversations with all of you and sharing what I'm working on with you guys, and then listening and reading what you guys are working on. So, 30 episodes, that's where we're at. I only have one whip to talk about, and I'm sure you can guess what that is. But I do have a bit of haul. I have an interactive portion, because I need y'all's help with a decision, and I literally cannot decide. So that being said, let's look at my whip. My first and only whip for Mirabilia May is Lady Justice. I'm doing a color conversion, so I'm doing a gray robe and a purple sash because purple is the color of law. Oh, it matches my nails. I did not plan that. So this is what it's going to look like. I love her. When she's done, she's gonna hang in my office. And okay, so this is Clay by Kim, and tonight, oh my gosh, tonight she previewed, she's doing Monarch Butterfly themed. Yeah, definitely gonna try to get one of those, because oh my gosh, I have a huge thing for butterflies. I think I mentioned this a couple weeks ago. I have a thing for butterflies, so I'm so excited. So I did a middle start, which was about here. Hopefully the gardener is coming. He's coming. So the center is, let's do this. The center is here. So this is where I'm at. That's what this is. So I'm just starting to turn this corner and do this front part. So I'm using two conversions that I found in a Facebook group. There is a Mirabilia full conversion Facebook group, and one conversion has the purple sash with a gold robe, and then one has a gray robe with, I think, red sash. So I'm trying to mix the two together. So what I'm finding, I'll put this like this or something. What I'm finding is that the purple conversion, because that's all I've done is purple, was not a complete conversion. So there are, let me see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 purples in here, I think, so far. And I think the conversion only had 4 or 5 colors. So it was like I was missing a couple colors. And so one color, and I talked about this last week, was, I think it's this one up here, where it's like a medium purple color, just like a regular true purple. And so I came down here and I started to go into this lighter area. And I have the two lighter colors that I'm using, like in here, but I didn't have that, what I call a light to medium purple. So you have light purple, light to medium purple, medium, medium to dark, dark, deep dark. I think about it like a shade range of foundations because I like makeup. Shade range of foundations, you want fair, light, light medium, like, you know, you want all the way down to deep dark. So it didn't have the right, like it went from light and it skipped to medium, medium dark, and then all the way to dark. So there wasn't like that mid light to medium purple, which is what I was missing. So I had to go back to the store again, and I got this one. So as long as there's no other purples that show up down here, I should have all my purples. I should. And I think I have it written down for easy access. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors that are going to be in the stash, which is 7 purples and a white, which you can see like there's a gap right there of 4 stitches that's white, and then there's some white in here that I got to put in. This is all solid. I was looking at it and I thought this light purple right here looked a little funky to me because in here it doesn't look that light, but maybe it kind of does. Maybe it does look that light. I hope it's okay. I hope it works. And then I think it was, I want to say it was Courtney. So I posted a picture of this. This is what it looked like. This is what it looked like when I posted about it on Instagram. It was just a small little blob. And it has to be, someone messaged me. Was it a message or something? Somebody said, wow, that's a nice purple blob. And I want to say it was Courtney, but maybe it wasn't. And all I could think about was, look at that blob. That is a nice blob. Reminiscent of Donkey from Shrek saying, look at that boulder. That is a nice boulder. I actually put that on my Instagram stories. So I'm coming along. So, you know, I'm working my way. I did have a moment where I took this out of the Q-snap and I was looking at it. I was like, why does this look so funny? And I couldn't figure out what it was. And I started thinking, oh no, is this not the center? Is it not right? But what I realized is she's not in the center. And I think that's why I was freaking out, is because she's not in the center. The center is right here. And so when I was looking at it, I was like, that doesn't look right, you know? But it is. It's the center. I did put it on the thing accurately. I did, for a while when I was working on it, I did have to put the needle minder up at the top so I knew which direction it was, because it literally just looked the same no matter which way you turned it. But at least now you can kind of start seeing that it's going to start going down and out. And so I'm just going to keep working on going down and out, you know, to do the rest of that part. And then I will go from there. I don't know. So I'm really, and like I said, this is the only whip that I worked on this week. You'll hear in a second, I almost started another one, but I'm having a problem, which is where the interactive portion comes in. So I've really look at my nails. These are Color Street. It's from their like gemstone collection. They're beautiful and I love them. But I'm just really enjoying working on this. This is my first Mirabilia and certainly won't be my last. I mean, as you know, because I've been buying Mirabilia patterns like crazy, but I'm really enjoying this. And I switched out my needle minder. My other one wasn't keeping my needle connected. Here comes the gardener again. So I switched out for this Clay by Kim, which is one of my favorites. And I love the little loop that it stays in. Yeah, Clay by Kim, I will say, because I've gotten some questions about Clay by Kim. I personally love them. I think, and I use them. I think they are like works of art, but I also don't feel afraid using them. I keep them, I have like this magnetic box on my desk, and so I keep them all on there so I can look at them while I'm working. But I love them. I like using them. I'm finding I like it more than other needle minders that I have. Price wise, they're actually pretty decent. So this is $27, which includes tax and shipping. The dragon, which I have one dragon, and then I have 4 of these like flowers. The dragons are $49, which again includes shipping and tax. So I think they're a great price. And like I said, oh gosh, okay, wait, let me show you what she put up just now as her preview for tonight, which, I mean, it's going to be a day after from when you see it, but look at that. Look at that. At first, which I will show you, this is the one she posted a few days ago. Oh, that's right, I have to do that. She posted this a few days ago, and I was like, yeah, I want one of those dragons. But then she just posted that, and I thought, I want one of those butterflies. I have only, when other times that I've purchased, I've only had one other time where I've gotten 2 things, and so this would probably be one night where I probably try for 2 things, but yeah, so I highly recommend Clay by Kim. Something that did come in this week was my bag from Mandy. So this project bag is from Mandy Mead Stitches. She sells them on her Instagram. Look at that cute little bee zipper pull. Vinyl front, beautiful floral backs. You've heard me rave about her channel. I really enjoy her channel. But now she's making project bags, and they're so cute. So I love them. And it was $25, and that included shipping, which is also kind of nice. I don't know what it is about. We all just hate paying shipping. So yeah, so that is Lady Justice. That is my only whip. Now for my dilemma, in which I need some help. As you know, I am going to start the Owl Forest Alice in Wonderland. That is going to be what I'm going to start next for Owl Forest May. I have all the floss here, and I had to take it out to do a floss toss. Okay, so I finally dyed my fabric. I actually dyed 2 pieces, one with the intent of using it for Alice, one with the intent of using it for the Owl Forest Wizard of Oz free stitch along. Well, here's what I dyed for Wizard of Oz, and it ended up being too dark because this color is the exact same as the really sparkly DMC that's included in the thread pack. So that's not going to work for Wizard of Oz. Here's what I dyed for Alice that I'm thinking might also not work. And the reason I think it won't work is it's too dark. I think all of the colors work fine on it except this one. And you can see when I hold it up, I think it would blend in too much. I think this is like that pale color is probably going to be used for skin. I think that would be fine. I think the red would be fine. Obviously blues and everything, fine. Whites and ecru. It's just this. And I was thinking about doing some test stitches on this one. I probably will, just to be sure, but I don't know. I really like this fabric. I really am. This is probably the batch of fabric that I'm most proud of that I've ever done because these colors and the modeling and everything is perfect. I love it. I also thought about doing Alice on the green. And there's green here. I think these are the only greens. Okay, so here are the greens on this one. And I think it could work. This one just might be, you know, it wouldn't really stand out. Like, it wouldn't pop. But that's like what I want. I want something that's going to make these colors pop, because I don't know what it is about the pictures I've been seeing on Vintage Country Mocha or on these neutral fabrics or whatever. It just doesn't feel like these colors are popping, and I want them to pop. And I don't know if it's because it's this floss, and this floss isn't really popping. You know what? I have Moss Boss from Ymir. I wonder if... Oh no, but I need like a lot of that. I don't know. I want something different than Vintage Country Mocha, and I don't know what it is. I believe Kyle Reckemeyer is doing it on a very light blue, and I do like that idea because the darkest blue is this, and I think that this is, I think this is a gorgeous blue, first of all, but I think this would look nice on a light blue. I think any of these colors would look nice on a light blue. I did pick up aquamarine dye and petal pink, and then I have, this was tan and rose quartz, and then this was Kelly green, apple green, and a smidge of tan. And what I was going for was about 2 shades lighter of both of these, but I don't know if I like left it in there too long on accident or what, but it just, they came out so dark, which, I mean, it's fine because I will definitely use those for something else, but not really what I wanted for Oz or Alice. So then the other option that I thought about is this 20 count even weave that I talked about from Be Stitch Me. I got it from a fight night a couple weeks ago. And it's 20 count, so it would be 1/1. But the problem here is, whoops, I'm getting like stringy things, is this color is very similar to this color. And so when I was looking at this, Shannon Bromo said, why don't you do some test stitches? So I did a little row right here. And now that I'm looking at it in the camera, can you even see it? It's that row. I think it blends in too much. She didn't think so, but I don't know. I think unless it was surrounded by other things, you know, like it wasn't touching this color, I think it would just blend in and you wouldn't be able to see it. So I was like, okay, back to square one again. I did pick up another thing of fabric to dye as well if I feel like I need to. The last option I have is Honey from Be Stitch Me. And this is a neutral. This is just a neutral. And I think on this one, did I think there were going to be issues with any of them? Not that. Ecru and how's that one? Whoop. I think those might be okay. Ecru might be a little, and I think the light pink would be okay. So, I mean, I have this, so at least it's not Vintage Country Mocha. It's like it's a fairly decent representation. It's like a, I mean, it's honey. It's like a yellowy neutral, yellowy orangey neutral. It's very pretty. I got it from a fight night. I get all my Be Stitch Me's from a fight night. And I do like this. I don't know. I'm so torn on what fabric to do with Alice, and the next part 3 comes out tomorrow, Friday, when you're seeing this. So Friday the 21st. Hey Siri, What time is it in Russia?
It's 12:15 a.m. in Moscow, Russia.
Let's look at Owl Forest, see if it's on there. But part 3 comes out, and I don't know. I feel like I'm just so stuck on this fabric. And I don't know if it's because all we've seen so far are like these border colors. It kind of looks like it's going to be the Red Queens. The Red Queens like area. Oops. Let's see. Nope, it's still, nope, part 2 is the only one out. So I don't know. I hope that there are other people out there who have strong opinions. So this is what it looks like now. Okay? So all that there is the greens and the browns and a little bit of red. And I think this is on Vintage Country Mocha, which I mean, like, it looks fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But I don't know what it is about this hang up I have with using a neutral. I did see Jamie, Crafty Gaming Jamie. She's doing it on, is this hers? Yeah. She's doing it on this color. It's like a purpley pink. And it looks pretty good. I don't know if I would want to do something that dark. I wouldn't mind doing it on like a light green or a light blue. I don't know. Maybe I'll dye a light blue. My hope is to start this on Saturday. So comment down below or send me a message on Instagram or something about your thoughts on, you know, because here are all the colors. You got some great greens. You got a gray. You got a blue. I love this blue. A red. Pink and orange. And then another pink. And then you got this purple. And then you got, what am I missing? You got some brown, some yellows and grays. So here are all the colors. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is rough. I don't know how I feel like doing it on the purple would be really interesting, but I'm just concerned about this one. And then, oh, you know what? I think it says on here, let me see, how many stitches? How many stitches are this? What number is this? It's a V. What's the last one? Oh, it seems like there's a lot. There's going to be 2,038 stitches in that purple. So maybe not. The pink only has 611. So maybe that would be an okay option. Or I could try dyeing a lighter pink. The green also has a lot. What's that one? Yeah, the green has the most because you have those, like the picture I showed you, a lot of it is this. I just feel, I don't know what my hang up is. I don't know what my hang up is. Okay, so that's my current dilemma. So basically, until I figure that out, whatever fabric I'm gonna do, I'm working on Lady Justice. And then once I figure out which fabric I'm using for Alice, then I'm going gung-ho on Alice to try to catch up a little bit. Yeah, so that brings me into haul, which something that I purchased. I'll put this back in here. Something that I purchased. You guys know I love Floss Buddies by Bags Plus. So this was one that was on Karina's web Etsy, Bags Plus. I'll have it linked below. It's a Lila, and it's Alice in Wonderland themed. So Lilas have this ribbon. Here's the back side. So it's this really adorable Alice in Wonderland fabric. I just really love this. And the inside is hot pink. So a Lila has the zipper pouch, which is usually where, if I don't bobbinate everything, I'll put the rest in there. And then this is what a floss buddy is it holds your bobbins. And the Owl Forest ones fit in there. Something that I do with Owl Forest bobbins is I write the symbol for whatever the color is on the cardboard. Because once you're out of these, you're not going to reuse them. I mean, you could if you want to, but... so that is what that looks like. And I just, oh gosh, I just love this fabric so much. I love Alice in Wonderland. This fabric is adorable. So see, here is blue. So now I feel like maybe I'll dye like a light blue. Try to find a good formula. I use the Rit dye formulas and I kind of try to go off of that to what my ratio should be. So I'll probably look at the aquamarine, see what light blues I can find, and see if I can find a good formula. So I ordered this from Bags Plus Etsy, and so it came directly from the UK. And then I got 2 from Michelle because she's a US distributor. And these are bendy flips. So they have 12 pockets, and then a pocket. And normally what I put in here is the, like the fabric card. And so this one has like woodland animals, and this is like birds with bobbins. Super cute. I love these. I typically use this size for any small projects that I have, and then I use a Lila for any larger projects that I have. So I have a Ravenclaw one that I use for the Christmas wreath. Gardner is like right there. And then I have a Ravenclaw one of these, and I have a couple others. He's right outside the window. Right outside the window. So I highly recommend these if you are a bobbinator like I am. I need to do some bobbinating. My husband has been so tired at night lately, so I can't really employ him to bobbinate for me. Hopefully there's a night soon where he's not super, super tired and I can wrangle him into bobbinating. He's a good bobbinator though, because he's very like precise. So, oh well. Okay, and then before I show you my fabric haul, because it's a haul, I did pick up one pattern this week. This is a pattern that is out of print. It's a Mirabilia. I've had my eye on this one because I really think it's adorable. I love it. And that is Santa's Magic. And this is one that typically when I find it being sold, it's usually around $50. But somebody on one of the Facebook de-stash pages was selling it for, I think, $20. And then this morning I saw somebody have it for $15. So I'm really excited about this one. I know for fact this is one I would change the fabric color. So this fabric color, like this part in here in his sleeve, is not stitched. So that's just the fabric. I really like the look of a woodland Santa, so like a green or a blue Santa. And so I would pick probably a light blue or a light green, and then just change whatever corresponding colors I need to, probably in the hat, to just match whatever color I pick for the primary clothes. So I'm really happy to have this one. After this, I don't know how many out of print ones I'm still looking for. I mean, besides Villa Mirabilia, Fairy Idol. I think of what else. those are like the two main ones now, and Lady of the Flag, but I think those are the main ones. Okay, so I got my first installment of Fiberlicious Fabric of the Month. I ordered the 32 count linen plain, not opalescent, in the 17 by 26 inch size. I just slipped off the thing. So here's, and it's called Lavender Mist. You guys ready for this color? I don't think you're ready. Look at this. This is beautiful. Again, matches my nails. I'm thinking this will be reserved for a Mirabilia. Don't know which one. Maybe Sabrina. Yeah. Sabrina might look really nice on this one. Or Zelda. I don't have Zelda yet, but that might be really pretty. Ooh. So that's Fiberlicious. Her Fabric of the Month clubs are really filling up quickly. I think because everybody's finding out how amazing her fabrics are. So if you want to get in on this, I would suggest going ASAP to find out. I'm excited to see what her June color is. Yeah. Okay, so then the last thing is a couple weeks ago, Be Stitch Me had a fight night, and it was galaxy themed. I was able to score 3 fabrics, and I am so excited because I know, oh, I forgot to grab it. I know I'm going to use one for Mirabilia Fairy Moon. Another one that I think would really be good on a galaxy fabric would be Stargazer. And then the last one, and I already forgot what it was called. Who was I talking to? No, not her. Okay, whatever. So the other one is, she's like on a moon. She's like sleeping on a moon. I think those 3 Mirabilias would look really cool on galaxy fabrics. So I was able to score 3. I had to laugh because Sammy Liz on Flosstube, she told me that she got hers in the mail and she opened it and was like, there are 5 fabrics in here. Did I order 5 fabrics? I was like, how did you even do that? And she's like, I don't know. I just, like, I got the invoice and I didn't even look at it. I just paid it. And I was like, that's definitely something I would do. So let's see. I'll do this one first. So this is my husband's favorite when I showed him. This is called, all of these are 32 count linens, 18 by 27. This is Cosmos. How cool is that? That is so beautiful. This seriously, like, and you can even see like this center section. Ooh, here, let's try to do this. The center section is like perfect placement with all the colors around it. So this is a good one. This is a really so pretty. She's having another fight night tomorrow, I think. I think there's no theme to it. She's just having whatever she has in stock type of thing. So I'll probably peruse, see if there's anything I need, want. This one is Stardust. Look at that. Those colors are gorgeous. Again, these are just, I would love to know how to dye fabric so that it's like this, where you have chunks of color. because that just is gorgeous. And I would love to be able to make my own concoctions. So that's Stardust. And then last but not least is Galaxy. This is beautiful. And so with this one, I'm thinking, if I flip it this way, I don't know for a fact if this is what I'm going to do, but Fairy Moon, having her here and the moon up here in like this pinkish area, maybe? Or flip it this way and have the moon up here. I don't know. So many options, but I'm just, oh gosh, these are so beautiful. So beautiful. I love them. So here they are. And I was so excited when I got these in the mail. I didn't even wait. I opened them on Instagram on my stories because they're just so pretty. So this is like primarily blue and purple, blue, purple, pink, and then this is like really dark blue and with like a little bit of pink. So I'm very excited. I got, I mean, if you count this, lots of good fabric this week. Slowly building up my fabric stash. I really don't have much of a fabric stash. May not seem like it, but I don't. So that's all of my haul. Let me see. Oh, something I was going to mention. I still need to order some. Forbidden Fiber, who I love so much, and Leanne. She dyes yarn, and she also dyes floss, and now she also dyes fabric. So with her yarn, she does a lot of collections. Like she has a Harry Potter collection. She has collections based on movies and TV shows. I think there's a Wizard of Oz collection. She has one in memory of her dad, which is the Neil Diamond collection, which I love because Neil Diamond was one of my dad's favorites, and I love Neil Diamond's music. What else? So but with her floss, she just does colors. Well, she decided to come out with her first floss collection, and it's Hunger Games. So cool. Love Hunger Games, love the books, went to every single midnight premiere of the movie. Oh, not that one. Let me see if I can find it real quick. And her floss colors for it are just perfect. So here's her floss for. So Nightlock, District 13, Tribute, Quarter Quell, Pan Am, and Capital. And these colors are gorgeous. I'm going to definitely order one of each. I think they're so pretty. They're so pretty. So, and I also, and it's perfect timing because I had some other floss I had to order anyways. So, definitely need to order those. And I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, huge shout out. Huge shout out. Well, first of all, when I had my little rant last week about monetization, a lot of you said that you really don't care. And that you also didn't know that you had to watch the whole ad in order for the YouTuber to earn money from it. So, glad you learned something last week, from my video. But, yeah, and I looked it up again to confirm it, and it is still accurate that you have to watch the whole video in order for the YouTuber to get any AdSense from that. Interestingly, some people said that they don't have 1,000 subscribers, so they're not monetized, but they have noticed videos on their channel. I have noticed that as well. I don't know what that's about. I guess YouTube can choose to put ads on whatever videos they want, whether they have 1,000 subscribers or not. But that's weird. But huge shout out to Amanda for buying my first coffee. That was a very nice surprise. And so thank you very much. I was definitely not expecting that. And like I mentioned last week, anything from Buy Me a Coffee or from the AdSense that I get from YouTube just goes back into cross-stitching, because that's going to... I'm like, honestly, I'm dreading paying my student loans. Yeah, you know, I'm a lawyer. I have student loans. They're 6 figures. So once the whole, like, what is it called? The forbearance period, because the pandemic is over, I have to start paying it. And the nice thing is I get to recalculate, because I'm on the income-based repayment plan, and so I'll get to recalculate based on my 2020 taxes. And because I took unpaid maternity leave, my income was down for 2020. So that means my $500 payment, monthly payment for student loans should hopefully go down a little bit. So once I have to do that, AdSense and Buy Me a Coffee is the only money I'm going to have to buy cross-stitch stuff, which is fine. I have enough. I have plenty to keep me busy. So, yeah. But huge thank you to Amanda. That, like, I got that and it just made my day, because I was having a hard day on Friday. Yesterday I didn't feel good. I was sick most of the day. I got barely any work done. It was rough. And the trial thankfully got continued by 2 weeks. So I feel like I have 5 minutes to breathe. So it's been, and I know I said I was going to stop complaining about my weeks, because I really should not complain, but it was kind of a defeating week. So that really made my day. And a little life update. So I mentioned last week that we started swim, ISR lessons for our kids. And as of filming that video last week, my kids cried at every single lesson. Last Friday, my daughter Amelia, she started out the lesson and she was crying, and about halfway through, something just kind of clicked for her. She stopped crying, she was smiling, she was having fun, she was interacting with the instructor. It was like a complete 180, and ever since then, she hasn't cried at all. She's loved going. She loves doing all of the lessons. She's just, even yesterday, when the instructor told her that she was done, she's like, no, I want more. And we were like, that's very surprising. So I'm glad she's finally over that hump. Jackson's only 1. This is the first time he's been in a pool. He's still crying, but yesterday he had a lot of moments of not crying and where he was more relaxed. So I think he's starting to get over that hump. I don't know if he will ever get there in these 6 weeks, just because he is only a year old. But, he's getting more comfortable, which is the goal, is to get him as comfortable as possible with the instructor and with being in the water. So that was nice, because I didn't feel like I was dreading going to swim anymore. Like the first couple days you kind of dread it, because you're like, oh gosh, they're gonna cry the whole time, and they're just gonna be screaming for me, and you can't do anything except smile and be like, you're doing so good, sweetie. And you're just sitting there like, oh. So now I actually really enjoy going to swim. And the instructors are so nice, and I really, really like them. So that's kind of our little life update. I don't think that there's anything else. My husband called a few hours ago saying he had a flat tire on his way to work, so that was great. But other than that, I think that's it. Do I have anything coming? I know I have one thing coming. And I think I got something on Michelle's last live sale, but I don't think I've been billed for it, so I don't know, I'm not in a rush. I'll probably email her in like a week, just in case I haven't heard anything, but I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So you guys, okay, big, big interactive portion. Comment down below. Do we go with honey? Do we go purple, because this is not a name, not a named one. Purple. Do we go with pink or green? I feel like green is probably out just because of how much green is in the floss. Pink, I think, is a good contender because this only has like 500 or 600 stitches, so maybe it won't be that bad. This one has a bit more in that purple floss. This one had a couple thousand stitches, so maybe not this one. And then honey, I think honey would work. Or the other option is to dye either a light blue or a lighter pink. So you tell me. The goal is to start it Saturday or Sunday. Yeah. I don't know why I'm so indecisive about this. So that's all I got for you. I hope you guys have a good weekend, a good week. I don't think that there's anything going on this weekend. I think that's it. Yep. So, yeah, I hope you guys have a good weekend and a good week. And let me know what you're stitching, what fabric you think I should use. And I'll talk to you next week. Bye, guys.